So reminder again, we're looking at AO3, which is about recording ideas, observations and insights relevant to intentions as work progresses. So there's the key part that progresses. So we've talked about our first artist outcome and we're talking about our second artist now. So all the time we are telling the examiner what we're doing and why we're doing it. We want to get as many marks as possible out of them 24 marks. Try to use keywords and talk about the formal elements. Sorry. So there's the questions again. So what have you done and why have you done it? How did you create it? Such as the media, techniques used. Why did you work in this particular medium or style or technique, sorry? How does the piece fit into your project? And then your opinion, what aspects of the piece do you like? How could you improve the piece? And what will you do next in your project using what you've learned? So again, remember, full sentences, keywords, formal elements, and link it to your project, link it to what you've said you are going to do. So, again, as we do every week, let's recap over the key points from the lookbook. It's all about this lookbook. The lookbook is where you set out what you did. Remember, it says here, it should show work progressing. So it needs to show me where it started. If your idea changes, then you do need to tell me it's changed. Okay, but the key points, and they've stayed the same in this project, are it's for a computer game, it's set in the future, it's a utopia, the people have cybernetic enhancements, and they have a sleek design. We should be talking about form elements. What type of line? Is the line one thickness? Is it a beveled line? Is it a smooth line? Is it a bumpy line? Does it look like paint, pencil? Is the tone realistic? Is it flat? Is there no tone? The colours, are they primary colours? Are they cold colours? Try and use these, okay? You'll be using multiple formal elements within your work, so you do need to use them. And then again, the keywords. Okay, how are they being used? Where are they being used? Have you used geometric shapes? Is the image symmetrical? Is it asymmetrical? Is it someone like John Bergerman, who's quite a naive, childlike, simple illustration? Or is it quite detailed and realistic, like Boneface? Is it meant to have a horror kind of? So this is not an exhaustive list of keywords. It's just a starting point. So you can see here the student's initial sketch for the design. So I'm showing you that this week. You can see all of the inspirations. So you can see the neon lights, okay, and the yellow in particular is what they've gone for this character. Biker jackets, okay, so it's going to be a bit darker than the last character, which was in white. You can see more Tron inspirations there with the light cycles and the bike helmets again with the lights on. Again, you've got the color swatches, so there's multiple yellows, so it may change in the story. And then you have the little bits of annotation, okay, which give me really quick insight into what they are doing and why they are doing it. This week's artist is Bill Otomo, and I realised last week I didn't put that in, so I thought this week I'll put that in. And you can see that the character has got very thin legs and arms, large eyes. It's quite a simple design, but I think what the student has done this time is took some of them elements and combined them with their previous artist, which is absolutely fine. Okay, so this is the outcome. You can see it here. You can see the biker, you can see the yellow lines, all the things I saw in the previous document. I can see the character with the helmet on and without the helmet on. The face looks a lot like what the artist would do with the big eyes, the really simple line for the nose. So again, you need to answer these questions. So what have you done and why have you done it? How did you create it, such as the media and techniques used? Why did you work in this particular medium or technique? And again, all of these things will link back to the lookbook, your artist, and what you plan to make. So please relate them, use the keywords. The next lot of questions are, how does it fit into your project? So is this the villain of the piece? Okay, the female character was the hero, and this character is the villain. Why does this character have yellow eyes? Is there a reason for that? It's nice to see as well different body types. You could talk about how you wanted to experiment with using different forms. So you wanted a male form this time, where last time you had a female form. We can talk about all of these things. What aspects of the piece do you like? Well, I really like the black and the yellow. It makes me think of like a wasp. So is he part of an army? I don't know. Is that intentional? But that's what I think about when I see these colours. How could you improve it? Well, it might be nice to maybe be a bit more elaborate with some of the design on the helmet. It's a little bit simple. It's a bit too similar to the original example that I was shown. So could that be something you do? And you could show me that on this page also. What's next? So now you have all your characters. So this student has got 2 character designs for each artist. You can't see them all, but they've got them. Are they going to be planning out their comic book story? Sorry, they're not their comic book story, the story for their game. Are they going to create the backgrounds for them? Are they going to do a poster? What are they actually going to do next? So here is the final piece. Again, you can see the student's annotation. It's good annotation.